It's another wonderful day, and we are very happy to come your way with Ask Your Pharmacist. My name is Peggy Samuel, and this show is proudly brought to you by Drugnet, your #1 online pharmacy, and the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, supported by Samuel's Pharma Limited, and our media supporters are ETV Ghana and GH1 Television. We are going on a quick commercial break. When I come back, I will introduce my guest pharmacist, the topic, and our location. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Are you tired of roaming for your medications and can't find them? Sick and alone and can't get anyone to get your drugs? Do you need to talk to a pharmacist? Or do you feel uncomfortable when buying certain drugs from the pharmacy? Do you want your drugs to be delivered to you at the comfort of your own home or office? Then it's time to download the Drugnet app, spelled DRUGNET, from the Play Store or the App Store to enjoy total convenience. Use Drugnet, your #1 online pharmacy. For further inquiries on Drugnet, call 024 00 24455.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. You are watching Ask Your Pharmacist. Today, we are at Madina Redco, actually in the neighborhood around Redco. And our guest pharmacist for today is Pharm Jones Edian Nixon. He's a pharmacist at Quantum Pharmacy. And our topic for today is substance abuse. Pharm, how are you doing?
I'm doing so well. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you. This is a very sensitive topic. I don't really know how you're going to handle it. How are you going to take this up?
I'm going to try my best and get a lot of information from those people involved, or probably those who are close to those involving in substance abuse. Like we know, medications like tramadol, codeine, and so many others. There are lots of things people are going through, so we just want to get a lot of information from them, and as much as possible find a way we can support them in the management of these conditions.
Well, that sounds very exciting. Let's do this.
Pacho, you ha and your bonnet, ye be bisa about a in Rubonian Crofofa, a tramadol, ne, Benelin with codeine, ne, and Kayano. Pacho, only in Crofom of Sadiano.
Sisiano youth no brebreno, Modi or Mohaji, Sa, a Drubonini, Berlin, codeine, tramadol, ashes, ne, Yamanyamani, we need to say, Sisia or Magi. Sisia the omofani pill ne ban and idea omofa sisia omofa omumbre juma kosadin kwan omoye omunum kra omuhu se we nipa omukasa kire anyhow. Even somebody you think maybe you can beat him, he will be talking to you at like he can beat you. They don't fear anything. They just do things like the animal in a bush. Those are the things that are going on now. We can't even understand. So we want the government should do something about that.
But do you have a personal advice or a foot will be or the bema and crofona or fasa in Bruno?
Yeah, for now, no, dear. I say like youth no munjai. Omunjai sade no enye.
Good. But Pacho, yeah, bano, and bonnet, yeah, bebisa about in Ruboni and Crofofa, a tramadol, and a codeine, and a cocaine, ne, and Yamanyama. Pacho, only in Crofom of Fasadian.
Oh, Madina had ye, even special Reco had ye, a mufi. Reco had ye, say, Satramadol, Nico Queen, dear. He said, the moon says, and your monumencio. Ben Cobrane. O kobrane ben fa tramadol anase cocaine o be na wa choki one side onipa gina ho na oda
me da Mr. Latif Pacho o asembisa mayen eye pharmacist ye tonton in roi ye boa nkrofo with different clinical conditions o asembisa bia e mayen
so sa tramadol no wonoma e die na eye wa wudie mu ye ntiase Nienti ya boys no mafa no to say yensuo omofa yenhu ne ye ma omo na omofa nti pese bisa na wa kire ya se ne yenhu san ofa e was side infect na say normal say ofa e fine
me pacho ya da say tramadol no e drug a treat pain say obaby ya oya e ma pains no e ba form now so say ofa e ma no kodrum pempen so bia e betumi aka wadwemu e betumi ama side effects bia e be ma we feel say oh wo ye ana wo ye fine bibisa omo friend no high ubenya high into the side effects no into enwantina nkrofo eton efano bebree but ofano bebree so one side effect e betumi cause respiratory depression wo home no betumi ate and our wakoma no so cardiovascular malfunction. It can cause some of these things. And the side effects, no. This is Kwame, I'm a pharmacist. We are here to talk about substance abuse and drug abuse, the medications like tramadol and all of that. Do you know anything about that?
Actually, I don't know anything about that, but I really want to know what tramadol can cost in future when somebody is taking it. So I want to know what it can do to the system.
All right, so tramadol is a medication that is taken for pain, okay? But people abuse it because of the side effects of something called high. So they get very high, very excited, and that's why people abuse them. I want to ask if you know of anyone who has gone through that or anyone who takes it, and probably the effects the person is having because of that.
I don't know anybody that's been taking it. I don't know anyone at all.
Per se bisa se unim nkofo a omofa sa de no ana ebia eni nkofo a omofa sa indona
mpatro sa indron de nkofo de bebre fa na first pra na mi ankasa na mi febi ba ebedu bebi mi hu se be ha me ana mi ede mi twa so
me patro pasem bisa adentina utwa so aden ankasa na utwa so
na mi fa na sane dezi mini ebe me say asobi a wabo na ma mitrim ma djuma mi de bi ase me na ma me nanti a me ntese mabre me ye djuma so a me ntese mabre by one thing say na akwese say na me fan too much no be bomb yare ama mi ami nsanya dia me moja de epe na me jaye
me pacho mpesem bisa se o asembisa mayen ye pharmacist ye na ye adwuma wo drug stores ne pharmacies a ye dispense in drawing nti o asembisa bia mayen
asembisa ni se isi ano se tramadol it's a painkiller by one thing is okoto a inform wa okoto idea parandia amudi ma ba enu sunu eba adentina eba ni sa.
Okay, and some say tramadol no and other painkillers no serious painkillers no more serious side effects. You can side effects to say baby a your friend or respiratory depression wo home no a bit me affect wo home no. Another one let's say your friend no cardiovascular suppression wo wakoma no intumi mbo ana e bonso so ana e pre and also so side effects no so wo ho well inti yes a painkiller ankasa a painkiller to say paracetamol ne nkan no inti ba parane nkan no omo ni side effects no inti na ya na obebisa tramadol ne codeine na e will say you bisa prescription because the side effects no is serious. Afternoon. My name is Kwame, I'm a pharmacist. We are here to just ask about some of these medications people have been abusing, tramadol and the others. Can you give me some examples? I mean the ones people have been taking.
Oh, it's true, but you see right now more the youth start they take many drugs and they get many the drugs they get many a lot drugs. Some be Domicom, some be tramadol, Benelin codeine, Elsasi, they start get another one too. Oh, that one.
CD1.
No, CD1. CD1. Before they sang this one, the D10. They get that travel. It make many boys right now self. They drink. They take that the drugs. Many. I see many boys. Sometimes the boys some they don't know about it, but yet they follow how their friends. They do. Some people say they follow because of how some friends get money and things, and they use advantage of their friends and they take that drugs. Some people because of friends the influence of friends, especially to the Nigerian people, to make our boys plenty to they take more the drugs.
Hello, we are here to ask about these medications, the substances people have been abusing, like tramadol, codeine, and others. Do you know some examples you can give us, please?
Yeah, you know, see now, at least the boys they take those kind of things, but I don't want to ask those things like then I hear one more regime near that.
Dronan Casano for pins, tramol no say for pins, but in Crawford Fana, almost some side effects be a ma omo a dream, a year juma wa dream no. Into a more feeling some high feeling bisa. Into an Crawford Fanasano. But maybe bisa say, oh, other examples be a in Drobia a canhuan in Crawford a father canhu.
But I hear this ecstasy or whatever. I'm saying cook for no. So that one to how we did, and so they say.
Ecstasy is also one of the narcotics and also kaho. Mamimbisa me brakakra. Into in drono a big kaho.
Oh, don't need there are more, but since we are broke guys, we don't normally go out to chill with the fraud boys. So we just know the normal one we know. They have plenty, they have ecstasy. They have some drugs that when you take, you can even sit, or you are sitting almost like 5 hours, then you've never woke up. They have more drugs. Me, for example, I used to take some. So that one day, and I know how it affects me. I know how it is. I want to put stuff on that. Since I've taken it, I have my habit. I can't push towards this. So now I'll advise those who are not taking to stop taking it. It's not good at all.
Hey, coffee now here. A sharp on to an asio.
Madam Yario, I am renty, minting PM Cotedro.
Oh, coffee, and an hour how home. Uber to me at all, no, you know what Drugnet app no so I won't 209.
Drugnet?
Name Drugnet. Me, I'm a home be a woo. And one is a macro app no so na my children ram here, na. And now my friend pharmacist no na me jimeni. Or the no, you know, be bremen, I watch me 5 CDs pet.
And you just where the mammy want to be put at that.
Emerson. Also download the Drugnet app free Google Play Store and now App Store nenya ahoto so papa bi. Drugnet app there for the tombia edi kankra.
All right, so our question for today is, can substance abuse cause madness?
Yes, substance abuse can cause madness, especially with regards to the medications which have an effect on the brain. A typical example would be the tramadol and the cocaine. Because they have a continuous effect on the brain, it is likely it can go beyond that bend and eventually lead to issues like schizophrenia or what we call madness.
Okay, that's very educative. The second, pretty much the same as the first, but can substance abuse cause erectile dysfunction?
Yes, there's every right to believe so. We just established that the medications also have some brain effects, and all the hormones are produced, most of the hormones in fact, are produced from the brain or stimulated by the brain. So if there is any issue, any disorder, as far as the brain activity is concerned, there's every right to believe that it can affect their respective organ. So of course, it can cause some issues with the erection and sexuality.
All right, thank you so much.
Africa has been found to be the most youthful continent in the world. And as such, a lot of its youth are being predisposed to conditions such as substance abuse. At least 15 million people in the continent are found to be suffering from substance abuse itself or substance abuse-related disorders. And as such, there has also been a consequent prevalence of other conditions such as HIV as a result of the use of injectable substances. Now, according to a recent study, it has been established that by the year 2050, there will be an increase in the number of drug users in the continent by 150%. This calls for a lot of collaborative action from the aspect of families, from the aspect of religious bodies and institutions, and from the aspect of corporate social companies as well. It calls for a lot of input from the government as well today we've learned a lot when it comes to the issue of substance abuse. Let's please stay safe from these medications. Please visit a pharmacy or see a doctor if in need of any of these medications. It is important that your life be saved for the benefit of the continent, for the benefit of your family, and for the benefit of the world. Thank you very much.
Up next is Dose for Healthy Living. Stay tuned. Today on Dose for Healthy Living, use water as a chaser for your medication. It is usually best to take prescription medications with a full glass of water. This can help prevent stomach irritation and improve absorption. Don't take them with soft drinks or grapefruit juice. Thank you so much for watching Ask Your Pharmacist. This show was proudly brought to you by Drugnet, your #1 online pharmacy, and the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, supported by Samus Pharma Limited. A very big thank you to our media supporters, ETV Ghana and GH1 Television. Thank you for watching this episode. We will be coming your way same time next week. Stay tuned. We might be in your neighborhood. I'll be coming your way same time next week. My name is Peggy. Until then, be safe and bye-bye.